Hey guys, welcome back. This is Corey here with the second episode of the Rundown. Number two. That is a privilege that The Rock and Sean William Scott never got.
No, they never got their... That honestly disappoints me.
It was a very good
Why
movie,
didn't that
actually.
get a sequel?
I'm not sure. It could have been Southland Tales. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Robert Kelly. I'm here with my good friend Stubbs.
What's up?
I'm back again, doing this show again because, like I said, I'm contracted to do it. So
Lists are fun.
The lists are very fun.
Yeah. Everyone loves lists.
Today, don't forget, these are our opinions for these lists, so you may not agree with them, but we want you to let us know if you agree with them or not. Today, we are doing top 5 favorite video games.
Pretty easy one.
It's a pretty easy one. Our lists are going to be very different. We are very different gamers.
Yeah, point I want to make too, this is favorite games. This
Favorite
isn't
games.
best or
Most
influential. This
Yeah.
is just our opinion, our favorite games we ever played.
And I can
Personal
tell you,
favorites.
if any of you have ever watched my other show before, Kegs and Consoles, none of those games are my favorite games, and that's why we get really drunk while playing
Devil May
them.
Cry.
DMC,
ain't
like
on there.
Lego Batman, Cooks Are
Damn.
Delicious. It's a good one.
Actually, I wonder if a DMC game will make your list.
No.
No,
It sure didn't.
Because I know you like one of them. What's the one you really like?
I really like Devil May Cry 4.
Okay.
But it's not on my list.
I think that might be a little controversial.
That Devil May Cry 4 is my favorite, and
okay.
yeah, we'll pose that for a different
For a different day.
different day.
Our top
Most
controversial games.
top controversial game. All right, boss, you got that coin still?
Yeah, I still got
I mean,
it.
this is a completely different day than when we're
different
filming. As you
day,
see, we're
different
wearing
coin,
different shirts,
different everything.
Yeah, different shirts means
Same
different
drinks from
day.
yesterday.
Oh boy, they're gross. Yeah.
I know, they've been just sitting out all day.
All right, why don't you call it this time?
Tails.
Oh. Heads. Looks like I'm going first again.
First again? All right.
There's your quarter. I know you're broke.
I'm not that broke. I got a few quarters in my jar.
Oh boy. All right. Number 5. Gonna start it off in the old PC era.
Okay.
Couple years back now already, but it's been a long-standing series that they're actually coming out with a new one here pretty soon.
I think I know which one this is.
I don't know if you do.
Let's see it.
I don't know if you do.
Let's hear it.
Heroes of Might and Magic 2.
Ooh, okay.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to say 3 was their favorite, Heroes of Might and Magic, but it is... I can't even begin to explain how much fun I had as a kid playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2. You know, being the black mage and bringing up the dragons and everything like that, or being a knight and having crusaders. It's the best unit building and everything like that. I know a lot of people say like Age of Empires or something like that. I have to completely disagree and go with Heroes of Might and Magic.
Okay. Nice.
Did you think I was going to say Doom?
I was thinking about it. Honestly, yeah.
Because here's my number 4.
Oh, is it Doom?
It's not Doom. It is the original first-person shooter,
Okay.
Wolfenstein 3D.
Nice. Okay.
Wolfenstein 3D was the game that set first-person shooters on its track of where it went to be.
Everyone always thinks it's Doom.
Everyone thinks it's Doom, but it is not Doom. It is 100% Wolfenstein 3D.
Maybe can you say like maybe it was Doom that popularized it more?
Oh, it definitely did, because
yeah.
it took more of a less taboo subject. I know it already, World War II was done by that time, but I mean, you're literally, granted, you're just killing Nazis.
I never really thought about, could you say Wolfenstein 3 is like the first like World War II shooter?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to disregard the first Castle Wolfenstein game.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't really know if you actually even shot anyone in that game or if it was just an escape from the castle game.
No, keep going, like Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein, yeah.
Wolfenstein,
Do people call it Wolfenstein?
It's one of those things. I don't think... Let us know.
Yeah.
We can look it up.
Number 3 is more recent. I believe it came out 2013.
Oh, I know what this is.
Do you?
I think so.
Do you?
I think so.
Guess it.
Is it Bioshock Infinite?
It is Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock Infinite.
I bet a lot of people are thinking you're Last of Us.
No.
Because I know that's on a lot of people's lists.
No.
No, I'm with you. Bioshock Infinite's great.
Bioshock Infinite, here's the thing. Before Bioshock Infinite, I actually never played Bioshock 1 or Bioshock 2. I always heard really good things, of like how dark and everything they are, and it's a cool world, the art is beautiful.
They're pretty good.
And I wasn't even planning on picking up Bioshock Infinite until, literally, I mean, it came out, and I walked into GameStop, and I was just like, I'll give it a try. Everyone's saying it's really good.
I mean, you heard the hype around, like
Oh,
how
my goodness.
ambitious it looked and everything.
Yeah, because I was at E3 the year that they brought it there, but it was only behind closed doors.
Oh yeah, but everything I heard, everyone was like, "Oh my god, you gotta play this game."
Oh, exactly. I couldn't be happier with that game. Number 2, I had a split decision because I know a lot of people on here already know my favorite types of games are JRPGs.
Is this a 1A, 1B kind of thing?
Basically.
Okay.
So
right now, my top 2 is gonna be the same.
Literally by the day it switches to which one is 2 and number 1. But for number 2 right now, Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, one of the best RPGs that could have been. It brought voice acting into Final Fantasy. The level up system was the best with the sphere grid. Characters were awesome, except for maybe Titus, just being the whiny little blonde kid and everything like that. But everyone else was great. I mean, and the voices they got, phenomenal. I mean, you had Bender as Waka, basically. I mean, it was fantastic. Which now brings me to my number 1.
I wonder.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
As you've seen, me and Kyle, the owner of the channel here. Do we call him the owner? Is he the owner? Does he own anything?
I don't know. Does he own the trademark yet?
Whatever.
No, we've been talking about that.
Kingdom Hearts. When I
sure
first
that'd be
heard,
Kyle's number 1 too.
It would be, yeah. Or Call of Duty Zombies.
That's a pretty, diverse top 2 there.
Yeah.
That is his top 2.
Yeah, putting Disney and Final Fantasy together may have sounded like the worst idea possible.
I remember when they first that really came out of left field.
It just works because I remember back in the day it was on the Disney Channel. It was back when they did. I mean, I was way younger when that game came out too. I don't even know, maybe 12 or something. I don't even know. But I remember they always did these like behind the scenes things on the Disney Channel. Where it would go and it would say like, oh, this new game is coming out where you get to, Mickey's there and all these people, and they never really mentioned anything about Final Fantasy characters in it because they were just going right off of Disney.
Right.
Then my brother picked it up when it came out. First second I saw him playing it, I was like, need to play it. This is happening. It's by far
love at first sight.
Yeah, it's been one of my favorite games since it came out. And then, Kingdom Hearts 2 and we've got Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out. I won't even go into the spin-offs, but that's my list of top 5.
It's a pretty good list.
I like to think so.
Like I said, I think I knew the top 2 going in.
Yeah.
I'll say Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy.
That's good, but it probably didn't even
the,
crack your top 20 games.
It's probably the only one I ever really played.
If you could have guessed my top 2, I could probably guess your top 2. I don't know.
You probably can.
Yeah.
I think if anyone knows me, you probably know what my top 2 are because any given time I'll just start gushing about them for no particular reason.
Yeah, let's start off the list.
All right, number 5. It's a little tad recent. It's my favorite game of the last generation, and that is Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption. Phenomenal game.
It is very good because, first of all, it showed, like, hey, we can do Westerns in video games, and we can do them really, really well.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole game in particular, the campaign and the storyline, meeting all the characters. I mean, in typical... Rockstar game fashion, you go see all the characters like you want to... I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I love, traveling across, going through, like, Texas into Mexico. It's just... I love the journey. Mm-hmm. And not to mention the music is so good in that game.
Phenomenal.
You could just ride around on a horse, just be, like, doing this for, like, an hour, and it just... I just love it.
Really expecting an announcement for Red Dead 2 at E3, but it did not come.
See, this is the life of a Rockstar fan. You just, like... One day, I mean, it's like waiting for Agent. One day, we're
gonna get a big trailer, and it's gonna come with the Rockstar logo, and everyone's gonna get super excited, and we're gonna get Bully 2.
They'll just show the Rockstar logo, then nothing.
Yeah,
we're making a game.
Yeah,
we won't tell you what it is.
Is it new? Is it old? I don't know.
No, that's the life. Number 4, you'll like this one.
Hopefully,
Resident Evil Remake.
Oh,
the remake.
Okay.
A little bit different there because I know everyone likes. I like 2 and 4. I know are everyone's tops.
Mm-hmm.
And
I actually like 5 better than 4, but
ooh,
yeah,
that's a controversial take.
Very.
But no, like I know that's everyone's tops, and hey, they are great games. But this one, I hold dear to me because it was honestly the first Resident Evil I ever played. And
was the remake?
Yeah.
Not even the original.
No, this was the first time I ever played Resident Evil. I have them.
Yeah,
They're up
I'm
there. I
pretty
mean,
sure
I
had to
eventually bought them anyway.
Oh wait, that's Survivor. Never mind.
I own Survivor.
That game was so bad it was
Spoiler, that's not on my top 5. It's surprising, I know. But no, Resident Evil Remake, it's just one of the best atmospheric games ever.
Yeah.
It still holds up today.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
that's why they redid it again.
Yeah, and I know they polished it up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but even then, it was mind blowing at the time.
Yeah.
And not to mention, it's just one of those like, it's a certain charm to it too. Just walking around, figuring out all the puzzles. By the way, Capcom, I miss puzzles.
Yeah.
Bring puzzles back into Resident Evil.
What the hell happened to Resident Evil 6, Capcom?
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Oh, don't worry, they'll fix it.
We were going to stay up all night and beat the entire game, all 3 scenarios.
Well, it took us a whole night just to beat the one.
It took us a whole night just to
and
beat
then
Chris's.
We had our fill.
And then that ended up being the best campaign.
That was like the one everyone thought was going to be bad.
Yeah, no one wanted to do it.
But enough about bad Resident Evil. Let's talk about good.
Go ahead.
Resident Evil Remake is pretty damn good. I'll say, like, heck, right now it's the best remaster ever.
If they remake...
Since that seems to be the popular thing nowadays.
If they remake 2, that will 100% be the best Resident Evil release
I don't know
ever.
if they could, because I thought maybe I'm completely wrong, but they don't have the code for it anymore. So I don't know, but they should. Cause,
it's on the PS3 network as just a port, but...
No, I'd love it if they did it. But no, Resident Evil Remake, fantastic.
Very good.
Where am I at?
Number 3.
Was number 4. Number 3. This is actually a number 3.
Oh.
It's kind of represents, because it's one of my favorite franchises, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Okay.
Like I said, too, like, I can pick any of the Metal Gears. They're all great. I know some people don't like 4 or like...
I heard a lot of people actually don't like 3 as well. I mean, a lot of people love it, but
Where are these people?
They're on the internet. They're on the internet.
Yeah, I guess you can find anybody on the internet. But no, 3, I mean, it's just a wonderful campaign. Like I said, it's like, one thing I love about games is like meeting the characters and people you run to. Like, this game has like, if I had to do like maybe like a top 5 boss fights, 3 of them from this game might be on that list. It's just, it's a fantastic ride. Playing as Snake, aka what Big Boss back in the 60s, going through it. Just there's a certain vibe to that game that I absolutely loved. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I mean, I know it takes, like, I don't know what it is like with Kojima. Like, he can take like a 30-minute cutscene of people just talking, and I'm engaged. I'm just sitting here like, I love everything I'm hearing.
Didn't Metal Gear Solid 4 have like an hour-and-a-half cutscene?
Took it a little too far.
Yeah.
Got a little bit, but no, when it hits the right notes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
No, Metal Gear Solid 3 definitely have to put that on my top 5.
It's a series I never got into, actually.
I think it's very, very hard to get into. Like, when I talked to our buddy once, Mike Schmitz.
Mike,
Shout out. I said, like, because I know he loves all the old war stuff. I recommended to him, you got to play this game, because it has to do with the 1960s war. He said he tried for a half hour. He said he hated it because he couldn't figure it out.
They are hard games.
I kind of wanted to hit him.
They're difficult, but yeah.
It's like, no, they're really good if you get into them. They're very difficult.
Yeah.
Number 2. Now we're getting, this is the good stuff.
I think I know. I think I know what it's going to be.
This one is a game I really hold dear to my heart.
Can I take a guess?
Go for it.
Can I take a guess? Because you guessed my Bioshock Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Silent Hill 2.
It's sitting on the table.
I
I mean, listen, I'm not going to get into anything what's going on with Konami lately. All I know is it breaks my heart.
This is Kojima off the box art.
For another day. Anyway, like I said, this game I hold very dear to me. Because I think in mature, I might go on, this is where I'm going to say, like, I might just start gushing about it.
Ramble. Do it.
But,
like, this is our show.
This is a game where it's like, I think it was the first times I ever saw, like, it was mature storytelling, and it was done flawlessly. This is one of the few games, very, very few, because I hate saying, like, games like, oh, a perfect 10, like, oh, nothing. This is one of the few games I'll call a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Because it really is. I love everything about this game. Like, yeah, it doesn't have the best controls, this and that, blah, 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 but there's just so much awesome meaning behind every little thing in this game. From the monsters, just to the story arc, just, like, every little place you go into the game is just expertly crafted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just such a nuance about this game that I just absolutely love. I get hooked into. Not to mention just the storyline. You come in, like, play as James Sunderland, and you come back to this town because your wife died. It's not much of a spoiler because it's what the game's about. But
And it's also like 20 years old, so
Yeah,
if you're
if you
worried about spoilers, you
And if
need
you
to chill
haven't
out.
played it, what the hell is wrong with you? Actually, if you do go play it, you have to do it right. Go buy a PS2, go buy an old TV if you have to, and play it on the PS2. Do not buy the HD collection.
Yeah, a lot of problems with it.
Trust me, do not buy that.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, it's just everything just from like just the boss fights. Like Pyramid, for example, has like there's a reason why he's like that.
Mm-hmm.
There is an absolute reason why he's like that. I'm not going to get into detail because even if it is a 15, 20-year game, I don't want to spoil it.
Right.
Because I feel like you should play this game if you've never played it before.
Is there a reason why he holds the Buster Sword?
The Buster Sword?
That's Cloud Stripe's sword.
Man, they're best friends. You borrowed it from him.
See? Doesn't that look like his sword? A little bit?
It's a little
bit longer handle, but yeah.
Not to mention, too, like, just the voice work. I think, actually, in the HD remake, your boy, Troy Baker.
Probably.
Yeah, did. He actually played the voice. And nothing against Troy Baker, but he is no Guy Seehee. No. Everyone says, like, his cheesiness, but you know what? It fit the game.
I'm going to go ahead and say Troy Baker's the best voice actor ever.
Not for this game.
Yeah,
Not for this game, no. No way at all whatsoever. But no, Silent Hill 2 is... Here's the funny thing, too. In terms of best games ever made, it is my number one. But it's not my favorite.
Okay.
Listen.
Now I know your favorite.
Listen. You know me. Anyone who knows me, look around my room. We've filmed here many times. Look what I'm wearing. What the hell do you think my favorite game is? I wonder what it is. I kind of brought it up.
The Blue's Clues game.
Exactly.
I understand.
Blue's Clues. Listen, I mean, Blue's Clues, the puzzle solving in that game was ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm. And then that, like, twist ending, that super gory ending with, like, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
I know, they stab Steve.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Blues goes into, like, a deep depression.
Starts doing heroin.
It's depressing. Really strong stuff. Actually, I take that back. Silent Hill 2 isn't the best mature game ever made. It's Blue's Clues. No, listen. This is, and it kind of goes with what you said too. You kind of flip flop. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is my favorite game ever made. Now, when I say flip flop, I say one day, it might be 3. One day it might be Vice City. But no, today it's San Andreas, and it's kind of a representation of the whole series because I think. It's what I always look for in games, and that's just I want to just jump in and just have fun and do what I want. And those games have always delivered that for me, and none of them I don't think have done it as well as San Andreas. Because when I play that, it's almost like I'm actually going on a vacation. There's that type of escape when you play those games. You get in and you just like you can drive around like you're driving around an actual state, and you go on these crazy missions and these journeys and meeting all these people, and I just get lost in it. And I don't think any other game, like maybe besides Silent Hill 2, do that as well.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is my least favorite Grand Theft Auto.
See, it diverses. I think isn't yours Vice City?
My favorite would be Vice City.
Yeah, Vice City's. I mean, I think they're all great, but yeah, Vice City's really good.
But I'm also not the biggest fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. Like I said, I love Vice City and I love 3. I hated 4. I hated San Andreas. I haven't even played 5
5's
yet.
really good.
It's been out for what, like 3 years now? 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah.
Coming up on 2.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah. I mean, I have an awesome PC that can run it and they would look gorgeous and everything. It's 1, I don't have the time. 2, I don't care.
But no, like I said before, like I can go on all day about how much I like GTA. So it was the first game. 3, for example, was the first game like it showed me like, all right, games can take it another step farther, and just with mission structure, how you progress through the game. I know there are some games that kind of experimented with that before, but it was the one that really brought it to the forefront, and it kind of pushed a whole new genre like to the in front of it, put it in games.
Yeah.
Where you can see a lot more. And, I mean, there's how many imitations did we see in the PS2 era?
Yeah.
True crime.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, that's my top 5.
Yeah. We both have some really good lists. Let us know what you guys thought about them.
If you think they're good, if you think they're crap.
Yeah. I couldn't even think of any honorable mentions right now. We're such big gamers.
There's
and everything.
a few. There's
him being a little bit more than I am. But
if you ask me, like, I can probably give me a day, I can make it the top 50.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we could do like a VH1 top 100 list or something like that.
Do our favorite decades.
Yeah. No, so yeah, hit us up on the Twitter at NerdhavenSubs. You guys can just go to the Facebook. Email us your questions at nerdhavensubmissions@gmail.com. We still haven't made an Instagram yet. We're on the verge of making a Google Plus. because I know everyone uses Google Plus.
We need to start doing Vines too.
Yeah, my channel has a Google Plus.
Oh, do you? Oh, geez.
Yeah,
we really need to get on that.
It's pretty great. Like 400 people have seen it on Google Plus, or liked it on Google Plus.
Why are we on Google Plus then?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Well, hey. Look for us next time, guys. We're gonna have some more lists for you. Again, send us those questions. To what we just said.
If you got an idea for a list, please send them our way.
Because we're very not creative and unoriginal. So
we thought of some.
Yeah, whatever. All right. See you guys next time.